Hello, my loves. It's me, Caitlin, Gilded Goblin Vintage. I'm a full-time reseller on eBay, Etsy, and Poshmark. And I have also started selling on Whatnot, and I have a vintage booth in Waynesboro, Pennsylvania. Today, I have my last Goodwill Bluebox jewelry that I actually have in my possession. Fun fact, I had an alarm set to buy more on Friday because they release every Friday, and my alarm went off 5 minutes before, and I was like, great, I'm ready. And then within that 5 minutes, completely forgot about it altogether. So that's how my brain works. And so I have plenty of jewelry to get us through until I can order more, but yeah, just a little bit of a fumble on my end there. But anywho, our last two blue boxes were really good. I found 14 karat gold in both of them. If you haven't seen those videos yet, make sure you go watch those if you want to. I don't like telling people what to do. So I've already poured it from the bag into this box, as you can see. Probably cut that out. And let's start going through it. Okay. Oh, wow. All right, I'm going to push this forward so we don't have a focusing issue. I say that and we still are having focusing issues. There we go. That's beautiful. That amber color rhinestone in there. That's I think, oh, that's supposed to be magnetic, but one part of the magnet's missing. But I mean, you can still wear it as a cuff bracelet anyway. But this is like braided, twisted wire. That just feels and looks like very good quality. I feel like it is something, and I'm missing a mark. But I am going to put that in the online to look up pile. This is a copper and looks like brass and maybe some aluminum cuff bracelet. That's very cool. Love that. I will put that online to look up. That might end up in Whatnot. What is this? Okay. This is extremely heavy. I was not expecting that. It's like, these pieces are like solid. They're not hollow. And this piece is solid. Is it a bracelet? What is that for? Somebody let me know in the comments, please, because I don't know what to do with it, because I don't know what it's for. There's definitely some wear on it, but yeah, let me know. Not really sure about that one. Ooh, what is that? That's pretty. Okay, so it's acrylic, but it's, what is that? Ew. It's on this, oh, this might be, I was gonna say it's leather, but it might not be because of the way that it's peeling. I have to look this one up. Rush by Dennis somebody, or Denise, I don't know. I can't read it, it's so light. Yeah, I'll put this one aside to look up. I am a little bit wary of the peeling. I don't know if that's just to be expected with a piece like this or what. So it might end up in a craft lot, but we'll see. Oh, those are pretty. They're like ruby color or even garnet color prong set stone gold tone earrings. That's an interesting back. And there's two different ones that are interesting. I don't see anything, any markings or anything, so I'm going to just set these aside. Like, I already lost the back. And just give them a quick test later. If they do end up being something, I will let you know. If not, just assume that they weren't. I don't have my magnet over here. I don't know what I did with it. Story of my life. Hey, focus. There we go. Okay. This is a nice enamel on metal bangle. Love that. That will go probably onto Whatnot. Either that might even be a giveaway on Whatnot. And this is a very fun memory wire coil bracelet. So this just goes on your wrist. You wrap it around. I'm not going to do it because why bother? But this is a very fun colored stone, although I think that is probably a dyed stone. And then these are just gold tone, like longer tubular beads. That's pretty cool. I don't know. I think I'll put it aside to look up, and it will probably end up on whatnot. We'll put it that way. That is interesting. This is very heavy. This appears to be hand like engraved here. I'll have to take a magnet to it, but these I think are carnelian. I don't know. They're so red and so heavy. Maybe red jasper? I'm making things up now. They're hand knotted, so you know some time and effort went into it. I'm putting this in online to look up, and hopefully you'll see something on the screen. Wherever I end up putting it, I'll tell you on the screen what it is. Hopefully. Okay, there's a little bit of a situation here. Oh, we got it. Okay, so this just has these on the ends. How do you just like, do you do like that? And you pull, I don't get it. I don't get it. Somebody tell me what it is. I'm gonna put that aside in the online bin, but knowing full well that I'm waiting for you to tell me what it is. Because I'm like, I have no idea. This is like a little stretch bracelet that has no stretch, unfortunately. So that's gonna go into craft. Somebody can restring it or use the beads in something else. This is a cool bracelet. It's a hinged cuff bracelet with like a leather ribbon wrapped around it. Is it leather or is it pleather? Who knows? I think I'll put that in a bulk lot, most likely. It's not really vintage enough for me to want to bring to whatnot. This is cool. What? Okay. These look like snakes or something about to eat each other, maybe? And then the enamel on here. Why is that giving like Gucci vibes? The colors. It's definitely not. It's not giving Gucci quality, that's for sure. But it is cute. Oh, I love that. It's got like a little bit of wear, some scratch in there. Some scratching. Jeez. What was that? But that's cool. That's
Future Caitlin here with future knowledge. Did you all know what that was? Were you screaming at me? If so, you were right to. That bracelet is a brand that I cannot pronounce, but it will be up on the screen here. You'll see what my listing looks like. One of these bracelets in just like perfect and excellent condition recently sold for $800. $800. Now, you saw me say that one has some wear on the enamel, so you'll see what I have mine listed for, which is not $800, but still a decent chunk of change. Would have had it, no idea.
Unique enough that I'll put that on whatnot, even if it is newer. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put it in online to look up just to make sure it's nothing like that I'm missing. Ooh, earrings are gonna go aside, but that's pretty. Okay. Oh, okay. This is a braided, some type of fiber. Not really 100% sure what that's made out of, to be honest with you. It's like either very, 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 very fine metal, all like twisted up together and then braided, or yeah, I think that's what it is because it's heavy. Yeah, that is what it is. Look at that. Interesting. Never seen such a thing. I guess I'll put that to look up. Like, I don't, yeah, that's okay. Why? It's just how the day's been going. Okay. That's pretty. That That actually looks like turquoise, except for that one. There's just like one stone that's like, hi, I'm green. Interesting. Okay. That could be sterling. Is it marked? There's something on the thingy-mabobber there. Hold on. See if I can stay still. Okay, yeah, that says sterling. Cool. So that might be sterling. We'll have to test it. That's awesome. Ooh, turquoise and sterling. That is good. No gold yet, but I'll take that. That's for sure. We're going to put that aside and probably give it a test at the end of the video just to make sure. And any tangles I will put aside for now, and then I'll untangle them off camera as to not waste y'all's time. That's an earring. Interesting. These are earrings. Okay. Well, this is a pair, so we don't have to put them aside. They're cool. They are acrylic and rhinestone. Okay, so it looks like, oh nope, that's just an angle. Okay, I thought there was like a mini stone in the middle there that one was missing, but no, it was just the angle. So they look to be complete. They're pretty. I will, that one's a little bent. Let's see if we can get that back without breaking it. Okay. These might be a good giveaway for whatnot, but I will look them up just to make sure they're not something like crazy and I'm ignorant to it. Okay, I think I got enough of the tangles out. I gotta tell you, uh-oh, we've got a broken situation. That took way longer than it should have, and my neck hurts. Okay, back into it. Let's see what we have here. I'll say J-Lo. Oh boy. Okay, Jennifer Lopez. It's cute. Wooden beads. Multi-strand within the gold tone up top. I will look into that. I did not know that she had a jewelry line, or maybe I did and I just didn't pay any attention. So I don't know what it might go for, but if it doesn't go online, I'll probably put it in a bulk lot. This is pretty. Oh, it's a bracelet. Okay. So it's glass. Just make sure. Yeah, glass pearls with a toggle clasp and a tag. Oh, Talbots. Okay. That will go on online to look up. Some Talbots does okay, some not so much. So if it doesn't go online, I will probably put that on Whatnot. Talbots is a good brand. They make nice things. Sorry, I'm trying to vamp while I get this knot out. Okay, so this is interesting. So it's a tassel necklace. The tassel looks like it has been in a tornado. But these beads are beautiful. There's different shades of green here, and they're hand knotted. And to have hand knotted beads that are this small is quite the feat. So I will look into this and see if it is worth. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. Okay, I will look into this and see if it's worth getting sorted out, and if it is, then I will see. Sometimes if you just add some water and you straighten the tassel out and let it dry, and then just keep doing that until it sort of lays like it should again. You know, sometimes you can get it to go back, but I will see if it's worth doing that first, because that is a multi-step process usually. Oh, here's a pair of earrings. I will say this Goodwill Bluebox, New Jersey, they keep their earrings together. I've gotten a lot of these types of boxes before, and getting a matching earring is like good luck. These are really pretty though. faceted glass. So I'll take a closer look at these. I think they're costume for sure, but they will probably go on to Whatnot. Very cute. Okay, that's cute. Little dainty, like toggle clasp chain. And it has a brand, J. Crew. I will put that online to look up. Some J. Crew is great, some not so much. So we will see. No, no more tangles. Can't do it. Can't do it. Cannot do another tangle. Thank you. Okay. All right, so this is gold tones. This is meant to look like a feather with turquoise, but that's acrylic. Gold tone chain, and I am not familiar with that brand. I will definitely look into it and hopefully have something up on the screen for you. I just realized how dry my hands are. I'm so sorry that you're having to look at that. Oh, that's cool. There's a bunch of empty like spring rings on it for some reason, but it doesn't look like they were necessary. This is glass or crystal. It's like a little, like it maybe dropped on the floor. I don't know. Maybe it was made like that. I'm trying to see if there are any bubbles. Can't tell. So the glass is very smooth. Oh, that's why. Okay. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure what's going on with that, but I love it. And that will probably go on to Whatnot so I can explain all of the things that I'm seeing on that in case it is damage. So obviously something fell apart in here because we have a bunch of these beads. So I will put those beads into a craft lot. Look at that. Huge. That is a statement for sure. I bring a very wide variety of items to my Whatnot show, but I don't think I have had anything quite that chunky monkey. So let's see. That's where we're gonna put it. This is a button. So that's interesting. I'll set that aside. Maybe I'll start keeping a little jar of buttons that I come across in these jars. Oh, that's a pin. Does that have a... That says something under there. I'll look at it in a second, but ooh, look at that. Butterfly, the amber colored stone. Cute. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna see if I can read this. Okay, so that writing on the back is just a patent number, so that is very pretty. I will put that in online to look up. That amber stone is looking pretty good. What's this little guy doing trying to escape? Okay, I think I got it. I think this is how it's supposed to look. It's a little bit tangled up there, but okay, we have a butterfly and a littler butterfly. Very cute. It's like a double strand. And I saw a little dangly tag up here. What's it say? Is this Madewell too? No, it doesn't look like a Madewell tag. Oh, 925. Ooh, nice. Okay, so we'll give that one a test as well. And this is very light and dainty, so this might be something that I would bring to Whatnot. It's just some sterling, you wouldn't think it, but it's sometimes hard to move on platforms like eBay and ones like that, unless it's like something that's like really substantial and heavy. And I guess that makes sense because we're talking more about the sterling weight in that situation rather than the appeal of the piece itself. But I don't know, just thought there'd be more of like a universal desire for sterling than there is. Does that make sense? Sorry, just pulling a ton of earrings out right now. Oh no. It looks like a rat's nest. All right, setting that aside. Get to that in a minute. Oh, he's cool. Put this back here. The bull rider. Look at him, he's neat. I had a small gold pendant that looked just like this. Not just like this, but it had like a similar style, but this is, it's kind of weighty. I'm gonna put that aside to test with the other stuff. The other stuff. Oh, here's a ring. That's cute. Are those little tiny stones in there? Yeah. Looking for markings. Oh yeah, there it is. Just the smallest marking I've ever seen in my entire life. I don't think there's any possible way you all are gonna be able to see it. Is it even there? Or am I seeing things? Yeah, it's there. Right there. Okay, put that aside with our sterling. That's awesome. Small as those stones are, they're probably diamond chips. Not really worth, you know, full diamond money, but we'll look that up for sure. Here's another one of those elastic bracelets that's not actually elastic anymore. Oh, that's cute. Little gummy bear bracelet. My husband's obsessed with gummy bears. This is probably too girly for him, but he does steal my jewelry out of these a lot. He steals some of the cooler, more masculine pieces, I guess. Tangle. No thanks, Tom Hanks. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, they are real. Okay, so this is like a ball chain with genuine little pearls. And it's like a choker. Very dainty and elegant. That leads me to believe that this might be sterling. Yep, 925 right there on the clasp. In there. Very cute. I'll see what things like that go for online. I don't feel the need to test that one because it is giving strong sterling vibes. But yeah, I'll see what a necklace that looks like that with the pearls would go for online. And if it's not substantial, I'll probably bring it to Whatnot. That says 925. That's cool. This is what the pendant looks like. I guess that's just like a faceted glass little circle. So the clasp says 925. Not too sure about the chain, to be honest, looking at it. So let's put that one aside to test at the end. Here's another bracelet that's not actually elastic. Earring, beads. Oh, that's cool. That reminds me of that one. Looks like this might be Lucky Brand. Does it say Lucky Brand? No. But it's got the clover, so we'll look that up, see how that does. A little bit of wear on it, but I feel like this style, especially like Lucky Brand in general, is sort of meant to look a little bit more worn, I guess, is the word I would use. That's a stone ring. So that will go into a lot. This jewelry is making my fingers dirty. Okay. Got some earrings. More earrings. Oh, that's an earring. See, now it's hard to determine the difference between the beads and earrings. Hopefully. That was probably a cool noise for you guys. cut that out. Hey, if anybody is interested in these beads, let me know. I think they're tiger's eye. Although, maybe not. It's looking a little white there at the top. I don't know. If you are into stone beads and you know what that is and you want them, reach out to me in the comments, or I guess that's probably the best way, just in the comments. I can provide my email address there so we don't have to do all that. Can you even hear me with all this rustling? Ridiculous. I'm ridiculous. That's a clasp, but it's nothing. Okay. Oh, this is one of those little like stretch rings, so that would go in a lot. Oh my gosh, can I stop knocking y'all around? Crazy. All right, so then those will go into a bag to go into a lot, and then we have this tangle right here that I'm gonna work on now, and this bracelet that I set aside for some reason. So this is actually cool. This is like, has a little bit of stretch in it, but it's a like braided omega chain bracelet. Pretty cool. So putting that online to look up, and I'll be right back. All right, I got the earrings sorted out and the necklace is untangled. All is good. So first we have this very pretty, this is multi-strand, like graduating hoops necklace. I feel like it had, oh yeah, here. Has a brand tag. Let me try to get it right side up and all that good stuff. There it is. Focus, focus. It says Layla Rowe. Not familiar. I don't think. I don't know. It sounds familiar. I don't think I'm familiar with that brand. So I'm putting that aside to look up. I'm going to go a little bit faster through all this since it's taken a while to get it all straight. This is just a little pendant necklace with a K. That's my initial, with a twisted rope dainty gold tone chain. I didn't see any markings. I didn't see any brand tags. So I did find my jewelry magnet, which is really exciting. Okay, so the pendant is magnetic. The chain is not. So, pretty much anything that looks like this and is not magnetic, I'm just gonna I'm going to test just to be on the absolute safe side, because, you know, watching other YouTubers and things like that, it comes to your attention that so many people are discarding gold and not even knowing it, or silver. So we're just gonna do our best to not do that. Sorry, got distracted. I have like single earrings over here and I thought I'd taken them all out. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay, and then the last necklace, it still has a tangle in it up here, but it's untangled from the rest, so that's all I care about. It's another one of those like dainty bar necklaces, but this one didn't say Madewell, so it's not magnetic. Let's see. Zoom in. Stop shaking the camera. Oh, it says something right there. Yep, 925. Okay, so it's for May. I was hoping it was gold, but that's okay. And there's a stamp right there, 925 on the bar. So that's pretty cool. We'll put that in the online to look up. It is very dainty and lightweight, so that will probably end up on Whatnot, but we'll see. Okay, zoom out. These are cute. Faceted glass, maybe? Stud earrings. Okay, These are cute screwback earrings. They might be more on the modern side. Maybe like the screwback post is older and then these were put on. I don't know. They're very long and dangly, like sunburst. I like that. These are cute, just little teardrop, dainty little teardrop gold tone earrings with these ear hooks. I don't like that and how green it is. That's disgusting. But other than that, check them for, yep, they're magnetic. They're cute, but they'll go into a bulk lot because there's just not enough there to, they're not unique enough to really do well on their own, I don't think. I think these are a type of stone based on the inclusions here. They're like different colors. That's inside of it. That's not, it's not like schmutz or anything. So let's see. Not magnetic, so we'll look those over to see if they're sterling. Right there, 925. Very small marking. These are very cute dangle earrings, faceted glass or crystal beads there, and teardrop shape. Let's see. They're not magnetic. These are catching my eye. These are so pretty. I don't even like this kind of earring, but look at all that. Those look like real stone. They look like citrine and maybe like smoky topaz or something. Is that a thing? I don't know. Did I just make something up? So let me see. Are any markings? It almost gave like Brighton vibes. That's what I was thinking at first. So I might have to Google image them to see if they are. Let's see, does this back tell me anything? No. These are like a hammered silver tone, like large teardrop earring. Not magnetic. Okay, these are cute. They're little maple leaves with like teeny tiny stones. These are also like hammered silver tone dangle earrings. These are cute. Like little like mother of pearl maybe on there. I'm not sure exactly what that is, to be honest. These are very pretty. Vintage clip-on earrings. Vintage clip-on earrings do well on Whatnot, so I will definitely put those there. These are enamel sunflowers, daisies, sunflowers, right? Yeah, sunflower. They have a brand. Let's see. Pearl. Oh, you know what? I think I've sold a pair of earrings from Pearl before, and I think they're actually good. So I'll put those in online to look up. Those could end up on eBay, or they could end up, okay, let's do these on Whatnot. These are heavy. Look at all that glitz. Beautiful. These are so cute though. Those will definitely go on Whatnot to, yeah, they're unique enough. Okay. These are gold tone hoops. And let's see. They are not magnetic. Looks like there's a marking there. I think it says 925. That would be cool. I will put those in the pile to test. Then we have these. It looks like they're magnetic in the part where the screw is and the, okay, hinge itself, but let's take a look. Okay, I don't see anything that would indicate that these are gold, and they are also really not the right color. So putting those aside, those are cool. This is like a stone, prism shaped stone, a hammered metal. Those are definitely unique. Let's see if they're magnetic. Oh, something is. The chain? Yep, the chain is. That part's not. It's not really giving sterling. But since we're testing stuff, let's test it anyway. And then we have these. Those are cool. And then we have these that I don't understand. They're just like paper. So I am going to start testing these and I will update you. Shoo, okay, that took a while. So I did that off camera to save some time in this video. But everything, nope, can't say that. There were a couple surprises. Some things checked out the way they should have. There were a couple surprises. No gold, unfortunately. Sad face, but that's okay, because we do have a fair amount of sterling here. So these did not test for anything. Neither did these. And there are a few others that I was testing just in case that didn't turn out to be anything. Biggest surprise was this necklace that is marked 925 on the tag there is not 925. I checked both butterflies twice. I made sure I did a good hearty scratch on them. I checked the chain, I checked the clasp. None of it is actually 925. So that being said, I'm gonna throw it away. I could just take that tag off that says 925, but I don't know if it's marked 925 on here anywhere else, and I just don't see it. Jewelry that is marked sterling or jewelry that is marked gold that is not actually sterling or gold is not getting past my house. It will go in the garbage. I will not put that out into circulation. I think that is irresponsible to do that, because then the next person might not know, and so on and so forth. So same thing with anything, handbags or anything like that. If somehow I end up with a fake one in my possession, it does not leave my house. It goes, well, it leaves my house, but it goes to the dump. It goes straight to the garbage. So, okay. So a couple of good surprises though. Actually a few. So these actually ended up being sterling. I still do not see any sterling marks on them, but I tested them 3 times to be certain. They are for sure sterling. These, same thing,
I just wanted to cut in here real quick. So these earrings are actually Brighton. Brighton jewelry is double silver plated, so I would have had to really scratch very hard to get through that double plating, which is why they did test for sterling, but they actually are not. Just a PSA for you if you ever come across Brighton.
3 times to be certain, cannot find sterling mark on them anywhere. Oops. Okay, so this one was marked sterling. Oh wait, surprises. One more surprise, this one. So I tested this one because I had a little charm like this. It was a man on a horse that ended up being gold. And so I was like, well, let's just give it a look. So I tested it for gold. I tested pretty much everything I had for gold and sterling. And so I just happened to throw that sterling acid on there and it turned blue as anything. So that is sterling, and it is heavy. I mean, for its size. So that is very neat. I will put that aside to see if I can maybe find a vermeil chain to put it on, or I might just sell it by itself. Who knows? All right. Not surprises, but good anyway. This was sterling. So this one, the chain was marked or the clasp was marked sterling. So I tested also the chain and the pendant, and both were positive for sterling. So that is very exciting. Turquoise and sterling cross. That will be going online most likely. And this one did test for sterling in the chain and the clasp. So that will probably go onto Whatnot because it's dainty and simple, and just probably overall a tougher sell on eBay. So this was a single earring, so this will go into my sterling I'm okay. My sterling scrap jar. So that did test positive for sterling. And then these I'm also going to put in the scrap. They did test positive for sterling, but this earring has a dent down here, and it's just, it's not going to be an easy sell as they are, let alone with that little dent. So all of these are going to go into scrap. And then these I will probably go ahead and sell on Whatnot. So that is exciting. We had some surprise sterling. Oh wait, this ring. This ring also tested for sterling. So very cute, very dainty. That will probably also go on Whatnot. What did I just do with those? I have to put these in a separate bag and say that they're sterling because I will never remember. And I'll be like, why were those even in here? They're not unique enough to go on Whatnot. I'll forget that they were sterling, and then I'll end up putting them in a lot or something. I don't know. I am rambling, y'all. Good thing this is the only video I'm filming today because otherwise we'd be in trouble. Thank you for sticking with me till the end. If you did, this might have been a rough one. I'm probably going to have to cut a lot of it out to not bore y'all to death. Why does this jar smell? Oh my gosh. Okay. This is my scrap sterling jar. I have more scrap sterling. This is what I've started putting in the jar. And how did I not notice until literally just a second that it smells just like straight up pickles? I am not a pickle girly. I don't care for them. Kind of gross me out. They actually do. It's divisive. It's controversial. I get it. Pickles are not for me. Anyway, so that's pretty cool. That's just gonna smell like sterling pickles. Okay, anyway. Thank you so much for sticking with me till the end. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. You all have got me so far. I'm over 200 subscribers, and only being a few months in, that feels really good, and I appreciate your support. I appreciate your feedback. Constructive criticism is always welcome. I do not take things personally. You can be mean to me if you feel like you need to get that out of your system here. I don't really care too much what people think of me most of the time. So what am I saying? What am I talking about? Okay. Thank you for watching. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button if you don't mind. I would really appreciate it. Leave a comment. It helps the algorithm, helps YouTube know that people are liking my videos, and it points more people to them. And so I would really appreciate that. And I will catch you on the next one. Bye.